orange juice, knowing that I have to wash down the awful taste of the orange juice with the second donut, because we all know that Tropicana orange juice can taste terrible when it comes in a plastic bottle. Right. Anywho, I'm paying for my things, and then he walks in. I didn't see him outside, he wasn't outside, and he walks into the back, and I go, damn, he saw me. Now I need some transition music while I get the character. One more time, I'm not... Yeah. And in a minute now.
I really do hope he remembered the story.
Yeah. Right, so I went this morning at 11:15 and I went to Red Light to get myself a housing key. Right, so I had a big time before I had to come back here, so I went to 7-Eleven to get some breakfast. Now my favourite man at 7-Eleven is the one who kind of looks like Dennis Hopper. And people ask me, is there a Cockney equivalent to Dennis Hopper? I say no. No one could be qualified to match the beauty. It's the garb of Dennis Hopper. Right. So I walk in at 7-Eleven, I'll get my things, I'll get 2 donuts for breakfast and a Tropicana orange juice, knowing quite well that I'll have to wash down the nasty taste of a plastic bottle of Tropicana orange juice with a second donut. Right, so every time I've been at 7-Eleven this semester, Mr. Dennis Hopper has been working behind the counter. But this time, it was not Mr. Dennis Hopper. No, it was not one. It wasn't a bad lady. It was a young woman of African-American persuasion. And so I walk up at the counter and I pay for my things. And then suddenly, out of the lime blue like a boat, comes Mr. Dennis Hopper. He wasn't outside. I didn't see him outside when I was entering the establishment. So he walks to the back and I pay for my things and I go, damn, he saw me. This has been Things Are Funnier When Said with Cockney accent. Thank you. One more thing, I forgot to mention that Robert White is here.
Yay! Clap, 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 clap. Clap, 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 clap. Clap, 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 clap.
I don't even know what to do with that noise.
That's the standing O.
What?
Yes.
Oh, Rob hasn't been introduced to any of the...
Oh, yes I have.
Officer White.
Officer Sam? Officer Sam! Tell Rob about who you are, and tell him the joke about
Tell
the
the
Indians.
Navajo story. Tell him about how she
Navajo
was
story.
from behind.
The joke about the Indian.
What do you call a gay Indian?
What do you call a gay Indian?
Gray sucker.
You...
That was really funny at like 4 in the morning.
That's awful. That's awful. How could you... I didn't even know what he said. It sounded awful. What?
As a side note, we humbly request Mr. Mallard Fillmore.
Sorry, it's not available.
Right. Carry on.
We want Mallard Fillmore.
I don't care what you want.
That's unreasonable.
Really. Really it is.
Yeah.
Because right now, I've never met you before. How do I know what you want, and why should I follow your orders?
You're making me cry.
Good, because you're a bitch. You act like one, too.
I'm a sensitive robot.
I don't care. You can't have feelings.
With sensitive needs.
Robots don't have feelings.
Want to cuddle.
Yes. Yes, I do.
I call a little spoon.
You can't have Little Spoon. You're a robot.
Little spoon.
No.
Little spoon.
No.
Little spoon.
Shut up.
You are making me cry.
Yes.
I'm a sensitive robot with sensitive needs.
Once again,
Little
you're a...
spoon.
I hate you.
Little spoon.
I hate you.
We want Mallard Fillmore.
Welcome, Mallard Fillmore. He's here. Thank God.
talking to the computer.
That's
That's what
amazing.
we've been doing. Yes.
Hello, Mr. President.
No, Austin is ridiculously good at using those internet panels.
Bob, no, but you have to hear Bobby. Bobby's amazing at responding. Bobby's so
No, like, that's ridiculous.
That's pretty neat.
3 hours.
Where is Bobby?
I guess
I heard you are covered in feathers. Are they pretty?
But
Dr. Winslow J, Junior J.
if I hear that, we're fucked if that happens.
Sorry,
I'm probably gonna be
got sidetracked. What's the plot?
Yeah.
What?
Exactly.
What? Yes? What would you like? Want to cuddle?
when you
Little
left
spoon.
until like half an hour ago.
I like your one feet. When they can get old. Candy. Hee.
We did the blue screen game.
I just giggled.
Oh yeah, I was in a one-person slide
Giggles.
with Linda
Giggle pants.
from
Stop.
I don't care.
In the name of love. Before you break my heart. Okay? No more music. Have you got noise?
So, it's one of the final hours. We've actually even stopped writing the this is not a monologue. I can tackle. This is a report.
I was actually coming to join you for your report.
Oh God, I thought you were
I was
gonna
not
tackle
going to
me.
tackle you.
Okay. We've actually even stopped writing the chalk tally for the hours on
Oh, we really
the
have.
chalkboard.
Wow.
We stopped like a couple
Wow.
hours ago.
We're in hour 96, right?
Yes, we are. This is currently hour 96.
Everyone should be here, but they're
What?
not.
There's 96 stats.
Is there?
What?
There are 96, there's 96 tallies up there.
Oh well,
I've just been missing.
I've
this year.
stopped counting numbers.
I have an idea.
What?
Let's count to 96.
Does anyone have any extra food? I
Yeah.
thought I might be hungry.
Ditto, same the other one.
We all love food.
You're a computer. You run off of energy, love.
You're a robot. You need electricity.
1.
2,
3.
4.
5,
Office Sam. 6.
7.
8.
Damn it, Office Sam!
Oh, come on!
You ruined everything.
We're gonna have to get to 97.
1.
1,
2. 3.
4.
5.
6,
7.
8,
9.
10.
11,
12.
13.
14.
15,
16.
17.
18.
19,
20.
21.
2,
23. 1.
2,
24.
3,
25.
1.
26. You never finished it.
What number are we on?
1.
27.
Now
2.
3.
4.
I did. I said 20. While you were saying 21, I said 20. 1.
That's their scabbing you.
I said we were on 4.
2.
You're disgusting.
I'm kidding. I finished
I
it.
know.
3.
Actually,
4.
I did.
5.
Oh, it's awful. Oh, seriously.
7.
Come on.
8.
9,
9.
It's natural.
10,
10.
11,
11. 90.
Office Sam, you lost this game for us like 4 times.
1,
2.
3,
4.
5,
6.
7,
8.
9,
10.
11,
12.
13,
14.
15,
we just skip this if we're...
97. We
Yes!
win. Yes!
100.
Okay,
Can I describe the scene as I walked in?
Yeah.
As I entered this room today at noon, the first thing I saw was a dead man in a chair. So nothing unusual.
Corey.
He appeared to have thrown up his insides.
Ooh, oh god.
The second thing I saw was what? What office, Sam?
He's been that way for about 10 hours.
That's fine. The second thing I saw was two zombies having sex
Oh, shut up.
on a set of about 6 chairs. And it was just a mess of stiffness and awkward movements. It was very
That's what I
unattractive.
call a man love.
What? That's what they call what?
That's what I call a man love.
That's right.
You and man. Shit.
Fantastic.
Well, man.
Fantastic. Now,
Yes.
the next thing I saw was a man who appeared to have been slaughtered in his sleep while camping. lying on what would appear to be either a blanket or a very interestingly patterned sleeping bag.
All-weather blanket.
Covered in blood.
Like pants.
Covered in blood. I'm not sure if it was his blood or someone else's blood,
It's a picnic
but he
blanket.
was definitely not alive. Funny thing was, because he died of a back injury, which is something I know, he had a raging boner. Because that's what happens when you die of a back injury.
Massive.
Alright, he'd also shit himself.
There was a fire alarm that went
It
off.
was
Yeah.
nothing.
Really?
Yeah, you got a fire alarm.
Seb got the stream.
So you guys leave?
Yeah.
No, we walked out there and we took the mobile camera.
Okay.
And then we did confessions for about 5 minutes and then it stopped. And,
So we did get to do outside improv.
Yeah.
and Seb missed it.
Was it
Oh.
still spinning out?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't tell Seb. Let's just let him figure it out. If you ever watch it, no, we probably just tell him.
Yeah.
Because he's not gonna watch this
It
entire.
won't be a surprise.
I feel like the only hours anyone's ever going to watch of this thing is like the first hour and the last hour just to see the difference.
I don't want it.
I don't want to either. I don't ever want to see this thing ever again.
I'm gonna sample random hours.
Are you?
Really?
Are you gonna do a survey for every hour?
Adler, you said that about my prescription medication too.
Watch blood.
And
like sample
I've
random.
sampled your Zoloft, your prophylactics, and
Yeah, you turned into a sterile zombie.
Yeah, no one really knows what's
Wow.
going on. I'm going to... Give me a second.
Office Sam is a valued member of this team. Actually, he should be in some of our shows. I think.
Awesome.
I was actually thinking that we could try to do like a Soundboard short form game.
I need you.
Like we have like 10 of the character short boards in like a
And Bison.
I can't see
pick a
you.
couple.
That'd be awesome.
It'd be really fun. I don't know if the junction can do it though.
Awesome.
If you get a laptop that is loud enough.
How are you gonna get one that's that loud? Though?
No, because you can hook up.
To the junction
Awesome.
speakers.
If you
No,
can
just
do that.
use portable speakers to a
Awesome.
laptop.
I can't see you. Awesome. Awesome.
And now it's time for a new segment called "What Are You Gonna Do As Soon as This Is Over?"
Oh, I love
Everybody pull up a seat and or not of them. Or both.
You're on.
Surrounded by chairs. You have to share my office.
I'm sharing with you because I don't want to disturb the bed.
Oh, come on. Fuck that.
It's 2 rows of chairs.
That's a bed!
It's a real bed.
It's a real boy!
Clearly, all of our standards have plummeted.
Yes.
There's something that you can lie down on that happens to be in this room. It's a real something.
Am I gonna have to clean?
I haven't shaved in like...
Oh, you know what you missed? You missed the concert. I missed
Oh, you missed a horrible concert.
where we
Amazing concert.
got long objects and stuck them between our legs and played them like instruments.
Oh, yes. That was a great
You
concert.
can't
You
do
weren't
pretty
there.
I remember
looking
when we
things
started
when
that
I'm not here.
a long time ago.
I was not.
It was pretty epic.
Thank God I missed it.
It was like how many dance videos?
Anywho, Eric, move back.
We also did a nice...
Anyway, so although there's not all of us here, who would like to start? Adler, what are you gonna do when all of this is over?
My mommy's coming.
Okay, before we continue, I think we can take masturbate and just put it on the side on the shelf because everyone, right?
Everyone, it's
okay.
going to be everyone.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Not
don't
together,
do
though.
that.
Anyone who's walked into the room.
Right.
Yeah.
And Corey.
Corey's great.
We should move now.
So Adler.
We should move
Should
his chair.
we move out here? No, just leave him there.
Honestly, he's been asleep for a while.
So Adler,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do when all this is over?
My mommy's coming.
And
To your mom or what?
We're gonna milk this for a while.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
How?
Oh. Well, first off, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a shotgun.
oh,
Your mom's coming.
My mommy's coming.
Wait,
She's
hold on.
bringing me a
Hold
shotgun.
on, what kind?
Remington.
What kind?
Wait, like a rifle?
what caliber?
Shotgun.
What gauge,
Solo.
Tard? I don't
Full
care.
gauge.
Okay then.
It's a Remington.
There are other gauges of Remington.
Maybe it's a
Yeah.
bit easy.
Right, so Adler, what are you gonna do when all this is over? Looks like the
I'm gonna go duck hunting.
Where?
In my living room. We got ducks in the backyard, and they sometimes swim in our pool. We don't like them in the pool because they poop in there. It gets gross, so sometimes we have to scare them off. We had a snapping turtle get in there once.
My God.
I was swimming, and all of a sudden, there's this really fast blur going past me. Caught it in a laundry bin.
Are snapping girls fast?
Yeah,
And they can take your
and the
arm.
water,
Yeah,
they
the
are
water.
most certainly fast.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
I was in the 6th grade, and that thing scared the shit out of me.
It should have.
So wait, I've got a question. Did you not see the turtle before he went swimming?
It wasn't in there. We were in there for like 30 minutes, and there's a lake right behind my house.
Oh.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah, turtle fish.
And the moment he gets into the water,
We're gonna need a big inflatable crocodile.
I'm also gonna shave.
Yeah, I was noting this earlier that I can sort of see my mustache in my peripheral vision, meaning it's time to shave.
Yeah.
I shaved this morning at like 3 in the morning.
Yay!
You ruined the experiment.
Well, I wasn't part of that.
Yeah, every guy was supposed to be like, I'm not gonna shave this entire.
Mustache made.
No, but it was something
You
like
can't just go to
razor,
shave,
right?
and it was really patchy.
Actually, I do.
And then later when I
I
woke
thought you were gonna
up,
say passion.
no, I woke up and I was like, I just missed like the left half of my face. It was, that's the end of my story.
Yeah, because look at me. I didn't shave since like Monday.
Fun fact, I haven't shaved since like last December. Really? Yes, I don't shave.
You can't grow facial hair.
I don't grow facial hair.
Baby
It hurts
face.
me.
So have you hit puberty yet?
Yes, Adler, I have.
Sure.
Yes.
I didn't see that joke coming.
Because that's the first thing that happens when you hit puberty.
It's not.
Your father gets a razor.
What does that be? Well, if you don't see it coming, is it surprise, Bukaki?
Oh,
Japanese man run into the room and
isn't
ejaculate on
that
you.
the first word that Alpha Sam said?
May in fact have been that.
Yeah, I think it was bukkake.
Let's
Bukaki.
We
test
can
it.
check that later. Or now.
I'm just gonna see what it sounds like.
If you're at a surprise party and someone bukkake you, can they just blame it on the streamers?
Can they?
Yeah.
Or can they blame it on the party poppers? I feel like that's more sudden.
Do you want B-U-K-K-A-K?
You have to do BOO space
Yeah.
cock
You made
COCK
it perfect.
and then EE
Boo.
space.
C-A.
No, cock, as in you have a
Do
mighty
you want
fine cock.
bukkake?
There we go.
So, Philip,
Uh-huh.
what are you gonna do when all this is over?
Want to cuddle?
I'm gonna go back to work.
Probably.
I'm gonna work 2 jobs now.
I'm sorry.
One of them's at Giant,
Dick.
and another one's at a performing arts camp. Yeah. My life is not that exciting.
This is my, if you don't milk this for all it's worth,
What kind of job?
You
I went off on a tangent.
My performing arts camp job is a thingy where there's these kids.
Is that some gay summer camp name?
What?
Like camp?
Wait, is it
No.
is it a Jewish camp or an Indian
I
camp?
actually got banned from a camp once
That's cool.
before I went.
Before you went.
Yeah.
But it's a Jewish one. You made a Nazi reference.
No.
Oh.
I think it had to do with my. I had ADHD. I'll still have it.
Clearly.
Uh-huh.
You don't say.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Butterflies. Anyway, they wouldn't take me because I had. They told me I could go. I even went to, like, they had a little house party for everyone in the neighborhood because that's where they recruit people because it's a really big Jewish camp.
So,
Yeah, it was Jewish. I ended up going to another Jewish camp.
how did you get that confused when it was like part
Why,
of the
why do
story?
the Jews have so many camps? I feel like they would want to stay away from camps?
Hey, we like to congregate.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Kira! Kira, you shouldn't laugh
It's
at that.
actually because a lot of countries
That
don't
wasn't
allow
funny. That was a
Jewish
terrible,
members.
terrible thing.
And so, it's,
Moderately amusing.
Yeah, I know.
So they're doing the recruitment thing for that, and apparently I fell off a chair or something, so they told me I couldn't go.
That's funny.
Like Camp Wichita or
So
something.
Aaron,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do after this is all over?
Well, I'm gonna take my 4-hour car ride back home, and then
Yeah,
That's it?
Jersey.
yeah,
Wow, I wish I had a 4-hour car ride back home.
I bet you do.
Fucking 24 hours.
Austin, you can almost see your house.
I'm gonna go home and sleep,
You can't get
oh god.
and then I'm gonna get my job back.
How? Well, how'd you lose it?
Well, I work at Harry and David.
Could you explain to me, because I hear Harry and David and I think of a gay couple.
Well,
I
think
do
David
too.
Mustard.
I think
What's Harry and David?
like a really hairy gay man.
Is Harry and David like?
I feel like
the
Harry and
snack?
David is a
It's
reference
like
to one man's
gourmet
penis,
food
but he only has
shop.
one ball.
And it had the most competitive salary at the outlets, so
So how? Wait,
What do you sell?
wait at the Gettysburg
So-
outlets?
at the Jackson outlet.
So is it different from Hickory Farms?
Yes.
And how is it different from Hickory?
I have no idea, but it's not called Hickory Farm, so it's different.
It's like Pepperidge Farms.
No.
Don't they sell fruit?
They sell like
Right,
really
yeah, that's
expensive, fancy ass food. But really good
Wait,
food
wait,
too.
wait.
It's really
You
good.
can go in there for free
Fancy
sample and
ass
just get like an entire
Yes.
meal.
Why is there ass food?
There's ass food because despite it being a food shop and despite my efforts, the kitchen is horrendously dirty. And you should keep that in mind whenever you get free samples. They have to be pre-prepared. It is disgusting back there.
Really?
And you
It's
want your
really
job back.
bad.
Because Harry and David.
So how'd you lose your job?
I lost my job because
It's because you're having sex with employees?
what happened was I propped myself up naked on the counter because my naked body matched that month's Moose
Going
Munch
to-
display,
Oh.
and
Going to call shenanigans.
Wait.
I
is,
think it
no,
was
I just
drugs.
lost my job because I went to
so
college.
is your body lumpy like Moose Munch, or is Moose Munch lumpy like your body?
No, my body isn't lumpy like Moose Munch, and that's why I got in trouble.
Ah.
He was naked.
Right, and you also
Yeah, I
upset
was
the pear
naked.
display.
The what?
The pear display where they wrap the fruit in foil and everything else wire.
Oh, yeah, Fruit of the Month. We have a big pear. One time I got
So
lost.
Yeah.
So, okay, that sounds like a menstrual reference.
Yeah.
I'm just
Fruit
letting
of
you
the
know.
month?
Fruit of the month.
I'm going to change the fruit of
Why
the
does it
month
not
display.
surprise you
This-
that a story
this
Harry
month-
and David has
This
fruit
month, it's
on?
pineapple.
No, they do
Ah!
like
It's all red
extremely
fruit.
expensive. Like if you get like a year's worth of
Pomegranate.
fruit, which means like they just send you like
Fruit.
Oh,
3 pairs.
my rich aunt has that.
Why is it expensive?
Because it's Harry and David fruit. It's like it is really.
Why would you want hairy fruit from David?
Because-
It's a gay couple.
Yeah.
That's why.
But
Are you
yeah.
sure it's not just one person named Harry and David?
Harry and David?
That's what
Harry and
Austin
David.
Well, do they sell water chestnuts?
That'd be like in
I
Boondocks.
think they
Like,
probably
there's
do.
one guy, there's 6 guys.
Water
2
chestnuts are
guys.
freaking awesome.
Right.
Yeah, but I could go
Or
to
six guys.
Pings
Oh yeah, that's how.
and get them in my
Ping.
food and not want them and just give them to you.
Really?
Yeah,
They're going to Pings?
not right now. Also, I'm poor.
Well, what if we took the camera with us and improv their
No.
way to Pings?
Pings is the most expensive Chinese food on the planet.
What if we...
Also,
No.
it's not that
I'd like pork fried rice. That'll be $8,000.
If fried rice is only.
But plus, wait, the other funny thing about Pings is you go there to get something, you sit down, it takes about 15 or 20 minutes for them to order your drinks.
Yeah.
Another half hour for them to get to your food, and then an hour for them to give you the food that you ordered.
By that time, I've converted the Civil War into a Morse code machine and I'm sending messages across the
I
table.
made a
Exactly.
I made a purse at things before.
Out of
Yeah, you
habits.
did.
I made it out of nothingness.
Really?
There was a chair, and I was playing with it, and then you know how like all the chairs are covered by like the tablecloth or whatever?
Yeah.
And then I was playing with the chair, and then I dropped the chair, like I let the chair go, and it landed back, and then a purse fell out on the floor, and the lady didn't know whose it was.
Yeah, and Phil got this look of like extreme horror on his face and like tried to act natural as the waitress came by because he thought he'd be in trouble for some reason.
I was scared because I never made a purse before.
A purse or a person?
A purse.
A purser?
That's very different. They take your tickets.
Was it the purse?
What?
Yeah, I'm on the Chinese food blacklist.
Why is that?
I don't know, but what we notice is every time that I order food, it takes them 3 hours to get here and it's the wrong order.
Well, yeah,
But if I give them a fake name and use a different phone number, it gets there
You
on
also
time.
ordered from a different restaurant.
I didn't have it in all the restaurants I did that. having a new garden and
Okay, so the
trees.
world hates you.
Yeah.
Simba, what are you gonna do when this is all over?
All of this is over. Tell you what I'll do.
Here, take my TV.
Are you gonna milk a
I'm
cow?
taking your TV.
The summer. Thanks to you.
How many TVs are we gonna have? Oh my god.
Are you gonna milk a
Why
cow?
don't you have room for all these TVs?
You're gonna pull a Corey,
Well,
aren't
actually, I might throw out my tiny TV.
Oh.
Which like my tiny TV.
I'll take it.
They'll take
You
my
want it?
TV.
Take it.
Take tiny TV.
Why?
I'll take the
Bobby,
picture.
come here.
Sell on internet.
Pull up a chair.
Sell it.
Bobby, pull up a chair.
Bobby, come join us.
Can't.
Why?
Well, I actually got a
Sit
key.
down.
I got
Okay.
my key to the room, so we'll
Yes.
evaluate the
Did
situation.
you get my TV?
What I'm gonna do in also is first I'm gonna ask Rob if he still has his car here.
Yes, I do.
Then I'm gonna ask him when he's going back home.
Later.
Then I'm gonna ask him before you leave and after this, could I use your car with you driving, obviously, because I'm not allowed to drive anymore, to shuttle things from my current domicile to my summer domicile.
Like my
Probably.
TV.
We'll talk later.
Yes.
Secondly, I'm probably going to go on Facebook and answer some urgent messages. As you know, I have 20.
22.
22
Urgent
answered.
message?
That was as of 4 a.m.
Right.
It may have multiple.
I'm a very important
No,
person.
there's still more. I logged into Facebook later. I logged you out, but you still have 22.
Right. Well, to answer that question is that I check it, like I get it through email, so I read the message over email, and then I reply to it through that, so they never go away.
You should probably just click on them.
Yeah.
You should
Yeah.
probably click on them.
Well, if you open your Facebook, I will.
You're not touching my Facebook.
Then we have
We're at Nickcast, aren't we?
we are yeah,
Then,
An impasse.
22 it shall be.
I have a story.
Well, wait, why don't you pull up a chair and wait your turn?
Yeah.
Don't break the bed.
Don't break my heart, man.
Axel, what are you doing when this is all
What are you
over?
doing?
Don't break
Well,
the bed.
Oh, I wasn't done.
Oh,
Oh,
you
oh,
are.
we
Finish
continue.
your walk.
Well, please proceed.
Thank
Please,
you.
please continue.
I'm
You go to
gonna,
Derek's farm? Maybe milk the cows?
oh, that's a great idea. I haven't told this.
What?
I'm probably gonna collect all the laundry that's just been accumulating on the floor, because when I come home for sleep time,
Wait 5 hours.
most fucked up system on the planet, by the way.
Yeah.
You have 8 hours to do whatever you want, and it involves food, piss, shit, sleeping, calling your mom, and doing all your clarification, clerical shit.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, I'm gonna put that all in the hamper, because when I come home, I just kind of shed my clothes. And
I have
put
a
it
bubble
to bed.
on my computer. Thanks for reminding
Need
me.
a bubbler off your computer, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Right. I have to, pack. Is really what I gotta do. Also, probably find some real food.
Ooh.
Yeah. Legit food.
You're a wonderful cook and you're a saint. But I think the fact that all of our internal systems are all messed up, like I ate lunch at 8 a.m.
That's
yesterday.
fantastic.
I
Yeah.
pizza at 4.
Right.
No, I ate breakfast at midnight.
Right, and then like lunch.
I
I had
had
like 11:30.
I had
Yeah.
a soy chicken patty at 8 a.m. this morning.
My clock never changed.
That just makes you gay.
And 2 breakfast links.
For the last 20 hours, I've pretty much eaten nothing but potato chips.
Right.
I know.
Right.
Very healthy.
I was actually
Skip
the time I had lunch at 8 a.m. So I woke up at like 11:30 and I made breakfast because I had to go in at midnight for my shift at the plant.
It's
And-
disgusting.
I forgot what I ate, but I went in and I'm like around 6, like I'm like so fucking hungry, like I couldn't stand up, and so I was just trying to stall inevitable starvation and passing out, cracking my head by just eating pretzels.
Yeah, I've done
Yeah,
it.
my body decided that whatever I was going to eat yesterday was going to come up.
Is anybody else shedding?
Hmm?
The lack of nutrition.
No.
Just me.
Yeah, yes,
No,
yes. But
I got it.
my body decided yesterday that I was going to, I got dinner, and around 9 o'clock, came back. Was improving, and then at about midnight, my body decided that it was time to
Throw up?
to throw up 7 times over the course of 4 hours.
Such bad food.
Um,
Where'd you
and
go
so
last night?
I went to La Bella. I had good
Well,
food.
there's
I had a delicious super sub. It was delicious.
Well, that's your problem.
Fantastic.
They actually.
And I was so nauseous all night that it was just
I
unfortunate.
can try mayonnaise tonight with my
And
mom.
so I slept
It's
and
overpriced.
woke up, and
Maybe something good.
it was just a bad experience.
Can I just say, I've had gigantic craps since this.
I've had some pretty big ones. They've been pretty annoying.
Big ones.
Like,
I've had two large.
Aaron, we know you don't
Let
poop.
me just tell you about this one time. I
Sure.
woke,
No, I
I was
really
actually
don't.
to wake up because I had to crap so bad, which hasn't actually
You're a
happened
girl.
since I was like
Yeah.
7 or
Girls
8, and
don't
a couple
poop.
of times in freshman year
So,
because of servo. In any case, I
don't.
got up because of the need to crap, and I pretty much just sat there for like half an hour, 45 minutes.
About the poop, mine has been reflecting me as a person. It looks like it has no hope anymore.
It's loose.
And it's depressed and just wants to sleep.
Mine's been really loose.
Yeah.
I don't know. But here's the thing.
I mean, sense my forearm.
Like, my problem, and it's either two things. Because my poops haven't been gigantic. Either I have Crohn's disease, or my body is just digesting everything that goes into the stomach and absorbing it.
It could be
preservatives aside.
It may have been improv that you've been eating.
Yes. Yep.
Probably.
We actually discussed this. You could probably improv anything but imaginary food. Imaginary food doesn't work.
Yeah.
And the people in Africa will be the first ones to tell you that.
Yeah.
You guys are all.
All right, are you done with your story?
No, that's because you don't have a normal sleeping schedule to begin with.
Austin,
I know,
what are
but
you
you're
doing
open
when
up.
this is all over?
Well, I'm going
GTA 4.
Gonna probably beat GTA 4. I don't know.
Hey, guess what
I got like 2 hours in, and then I realized I need sleeping.
Yeah.
I haven't played it since.
Then I'm probably going to move the bags of snack food I have under my bed in Humor House to Rise House.
Right.
Simba.
Summer house.
Yes, the
Have you
summer
seen your
home.
room yet?
The summer home.
Have you seen your room yet?
Yes, it's very nice.
Is it the one in the corner? Or?
Oh!
It's second floor,
Second floor?
206. It's the one where there's a
206 is my
window
house number.
outside.
Oh, he's
outside
got a
of the
window?
one window. We have 3 windows.
Oh, so you got the good one.
Yeah.
Good.
Wow, 3
I was worried you got my old one.
Question.
Yes.
Is there any way I can see what my room looks like for next year so I can know what to bring?
Not anymore.
Damn it.
Just bring everything.
Where are you living?
Upstairs.
209 upstairs. You're the one next to the kitchen.
Yeah. Does anybody know what it...
We definitely did that on
I
purpose
actually
because
do
we wanted
know
the
what
one
it looks
closest to the
What's
kitchen.
the relative size?
The
so that
skull
you know
of
how
It's
much-
longer.
It's longer.
Essentially, it's the entry hall and the laundry room, right? Or is it more? I think it's bigger than that.
Bigger than
It's
that.
big. Oh, because we don't have a handicapped bathroom.
Right.
It's enough for one person. It's
Yeah.
not small.
It's not small.
Like,
One of my friends
You've
is
seen my room. How much of my room is it?
Your room is giant. Your room is giant. Don't
Your
even
room
think
doesn't
about
count.
your room.
asking, no, I'm not saying it's the same size. I'm asking.
your room
like,
doesn't count.
No, just don't even think about your
No,
room.
I'm thinking
It's
about
hard,
your
it's hard because you have your own hallway.
Yeah, like, is it the size of the
No.
hallway?
No,
Maybe on
it's
48.
You have
bigger.
a triple that's been a single for the last 6 months.
Yes. No, for the last month, but it's like I don't know because I have so much stuff because I'm used to living in a bigger space. I don't know how much to
So you
bring.
mean you're spoiled?
Then
Yes.
scale down what you think you need to what you really need.
And then add
I'm
stuff
a
back
girl,
in.
That's not gonna work.
So, no, because I had a friend that lived there last year, and we were able to fit like 5 of us in there playing GameCube.
GameCube though very small.
Yeah.
It's a cube that plays games.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were to have like an Xbox or something, like
Yes.
a little more
Oh,
space.
continue.
Xbox.
What are you
Yes.
doing when this is all over?
I'm going to move my stuff over to the summer home,
No, you're not.
our lodge. And then I'm probably going to do a mixture of sleeping and wasting away for video games.
I still got a cat.
Good choice.
I gotta figure out
Any
how
other
to
plans for your summer? You put all your clothes in your hamper.
Work as a tour
Not
guide
even goes
on
home.
campus.
Ouch. I feel sorry.
I got storage unit.
What kind of tour guide are you this summer? Are you a school tour guide? Or are you,
Yes.
oh, so let me recommend something for you. Well, you already know this because we've discussed this
Once you're
before.
gonna go somewhere.
Ghost tours.
Yeah,
Best way to make
they have really good money.
really good money.
Aside from maybe restauranting or...
No, not in
Or
Gettysburg.
No.
ditch digging.
Have you been?
It's tourist season.
I have a story.
Go ahead.
My friend John Holtz, whose brother Justin Holtz comes here. John worked at one of the diners
Why do I get that?
in town. Not Lincoln Diner, but the other one.
The one at the square?
Yeah, the one.
The one that no one eats at?
No, it's even further away. It's over near Rita's.
So the one that
Oh,
no
yeah,
the one that no one
Yeah,
that
the
no one
one
eats
that
at.
no one
Freaking
eats
awesome.
at.
It's pretty good.
He was working 50-hour weeks until about 3 in the morning, working minimum wage, and since he was a cook, he got no tips,
That sucks.
according to them.
The cook usually gets part of the tips.
Anywho,
Usually, this is
Also,
clearly an exception.
if you're 16, you're also not working 50-hour weeks until 3 in the morning,
Usually.
unless you want to do like illegal
please
things.
go on.
He was doing it for, I think, 6 months. And the moral of the story
Is the spot any good?
is don't fucking go there.
I read that.
Axel,
So-
what are you doing?
Well, sorry, continue.
Well, I mean, I have a story based off of a ghost tour.
Oh, okay.
I think as noted, I guess yesterday I woke up and I thought it was like 6 a.m. It turned out it was 8 p.m. because the sky was like the same color. And I'm walking and I see a crowd of people and I have my glasses on so I can't see as far than my super high-tech contact lenses with the night vision and the reticles.
Nice.
No.
I always have that.
We just got you. Damn.
Yeah, actually,
What a
I take a
surprise!
box-like lens and I just shove it into my eye so I can stare directly into solar eclipses.
Just think of something.
Anyway, story. I'm walking and would you shut the fuck up? So I'm walking and I'm almost up to the two pillars of Gettysburg College. Not the ones by Schmucker, the ones by Whitensall.
Oh,
Yes, the entrance to the
And
college.
I look over to the field in front of Penn Hall, and I see a ghost tour. I go, it's a little early for a ghost tour, isn't it? I mean, the sun's gonna come out. It's not that scary. Maybe they're night terror children. So, and I went back to the plan, and I was lashing.
I was just thinking, you said something about like the reticle, and then we think of the Predator in the movie The Predator.
And
I
what
thought-
if Chris Hansen went after the Predator?
Yeah.
The alien.
So
Yeah.
Chris Hansen wore Arnold Schwarzenegger in The Predator.
No, it's actually just Chris
Well,
Hansen.
concerning the fact that the Predator speaks an alien language and has a crazy helmet thing, do you really think Chris Hansen's hypnotic voice of Tixie just takes you?
I
Come here.
think-
Do you think that would work? Because I really don't know.
I think it could.
I feel like the mandibles might.
You know, I have
counteract
some talkative imagery.
Yes.
Chris Hansen is in the jungle. You replace Arnold Schwarzenegger with him. This
Okay,
is
all right,
still that
yes.
scenario. Cover himself in mud because apparently that does something.
Yes.
It supposedly masks his
Right.
body temperature.
Which, as we know, doesn't work.
Yes.
So, you know that part where he gets like really close to him and
Yeah.
it's like masked? What if he was masked and the predator comes up and then Chris Hansen goes, well, what are you doing here? And then he turns and gets mauled.
I feel like Chris Hansen would just
I like
be
one more thing to say about that hypnotic voice. If we work by D&D rules, charm person is a language-based spell. So.
Oh, I think he speaks Predator.
I don't know. Sexual Predator.
He speaks sexual Predator.
Axel, what are you doing?
Have you seen
after-
the new Predator movie?
Well, this is what I'm doing after break, or after, well, as break begins, after this is, you know.
And you're not
finished.
breaking anymore.
But what's going on is I'm actually going to pack up all my crap as much as I can.
As usual.
My parents are going to arrive with my brother,
When?
my Viking brother, around probably 8 or 9 o'clock
Tonight?
tonight.
Oh, well, I'm speaking for the end.
Are they taking the long ship with wheels?
No.
They're taking the long ship actually.
They don't come out the timer.
Guys,
Or.
In any case, after that, I'm hopefully going to get some kind of food out to them, but they're probably going to eat because they'll be here between 8 and 9 probably because.
AM or PM? Not like it matters at this point, but I'm just curious.
PM.
Okay.
We've actually used
Um,
distinctions now?
afterwards, I'm probably just going to sleep as much as humanly possible. Until like they call me and wake me up, which will probably be sometime around 11 o'clock because my parents have. Well, I mean, it's late for them, but.
Are your parents excited to start patching?
I've got to start back today and
Yeah, me
finish back
too.
tomorrow. After that, I've got to go to Baccalaureate, where I'm actually carrying a flag, which is kind of neat. Then hopefully they pay for dinner at one point, which would be nice.
I'm going to maybe
We're actually going to the Blue Parrot as a reservation. We've got reservations there for after baccalaureate as opposed to after graduation.
Is expensive.
It is, so I'm pretty excited.
Here's a cheeseburger. That'll be $700. Much like at Ping's.
Where
But it's
Fridays
price
paid
paid
by
$100.
Please say 1,000.
In any case, after baccalaureate, we're going to go get some food at Blue Parrot. Next day, I'm going to graduate actually, because that happens every 4 years.
It's time for you to
Be
listen to
ready.
people's stories. Hey, it's time for you to listen to the stories that are being told.
Just be ready for graduation, because that happens, and no one's really excited about it.
Agreed.
After that, I'm going to be thrown off this campus, actually quite violently, if not off, like by the end of the day. I actually signed up for housing for the next day, which means if I'm not out by 10, they actually have my firstborn child to do with what they want.
When are we technically out here, by the way?
Four.
We're not.
Fun.
Oh, us Saturday, I think.
In any regard, I'm going to go back home. I'm going to watch as much Lost as possible in as brief a time as I can, because
So you're going to
go
induce
crazy.
I find
schizophrenia.
that Lost is
Yes.
actually better on the laptop than it is
Yeah.
on TV because the commercials aren't as long.
Yeah. Also, after that, on July 7th, I've got to pack up all my little baggies and go over to
We're
Greek and
violently past June into July.
So you go to Berkeley?
Princeton. No, Princeton.
You just had to go to Princeton?
Princeton.
Well, they got good ice cream there.
That's what my position was based off of, actually.
Thomas's ice cream. It's delicious.
So I'm going to go there, I'm going to learn Greek,
Can you get it on English muffins?
and well, then my break is going to be over. So I'm going to spend my break learning Greek.
And then what do you got to break?
I'm going to be in Princeton Theological Seminary.
Oh, you're staying there. Then you go to Berkeley.
No.
Why would he go to
All right, Bob.
That's in 4 or 5 years.
Oh, okay. I thought that was still going on now.
All right.
Bobby, you had a story.
My story was based off the message story. I was just going to say, one time I was on Facebook and I got a message saying, "What are you wearing?" And then I turned around and it was Apple's laptop. That was
That is creepy. Moreover on that, I kind of build upon that. I really dislike when I get a message. It's like, you've received a message from someone you're not actually friends with because they downloaded an application. It's like, and you know it's like not them, it's not how they talk. I'm like, hey friends, I have most recently downloaded a very fun and imaginative application that will motivate everyone for patriotic American experience. That's because all applications are made by Middle Eastern people. I don't know why.
It's kind of like, join my Knights of the Round Table application,
Right.
and we can fight to the end of time.
I know
No
you
one
would
talks
love
like that.
this because
Wait.
I know you.
Hold on.
I have 35 people that know me in some
Which insert here person are you? 5 questions will tell all.
I do all the
What genre?
Scarily accurate.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
genre of music are you?
I-
Do you like Jimi Hendrix?
Send your
Do
friends
you
flowers.
like Mozart? Do you like psychobilly? I don't
Well,
know any psychobilly.
I'm,
35
Harry
people.
Potter. If we were a Harry Potter character,
You would be Harry Potter.
I would be Harry Potter. I am like a martini of some kind, and I'm apparently a good stand-up fighter,
That's
like beating down people.
I could beat up 32,
Grappler.
32
You got 32 5-year-olds?
Yeah.
Nice.
I took it accurately, actually. Because I don't want to lie.
I know my super bad.
I lied and I got 6.
With the kids.
I want to
Yeah.
about 7
I got,
I got 6 5-year-olds. Apparently I'm the shittiest fighter on the
The
planet.
max is
fantastic.
47.
Yeah, I got 6.
I have 30.
I don't know how the hell I
That
got
was the
6. I lied
strangest
and I
number
got
to
6.
end
Wait.
I
at.
think you must have done something wrong.
5-year-olds, whatever applications you can have.
Well, whatever that 5-year-old thing was, the max number is like 47.
It's probably just a formula.
It's just, it's just a random number.
So I actually do not have any applications on my Facebook.
That's probably better.
I have too
You
many.
did leave yourself logged in here.
Really?
Do I?
Yes.
You left yourself logged in here before.
Log me out.
You said you are.
No, I said I logged him out.
I can still see your.
Didn't say anything about that. Okay, I didn't have
You just
that.
can't see
No,
it.
it's not.
I've got lolcats.
I've got friend wheels.
I've got
I just really like
poker.
lolcats.
Can we talk about wildcats for a
I've
little while?
got Battle of the Battle Sith. I got
Well, see,
zombies.
I've decided that even though no one cares, I'm going to share my story as to what I'm going to do.
Awesome. How do you do?
This is over.
We can all.
I still care.
You did
Yeah,
that
you guys
already.
can all definitely like yourselves.
Okay.
No one likes me.
I hate you.
I
like
go ahead
that.
and-
Well, actually, you're awesome.
After this,
Shake my hand.
I will. All right. After this, thank you. After this is done, I don't want to. I'm gonna let go. You're gonna hold on. After this is done, I'm gonna go back to Ice House, sleep for as long as I can without someone
Now,
interrupting
would
me.
you call that a coma?
Yes,
I'm
I will
actually-
be in a coma.
I'm open
Then
for
what
it.
I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to some people on AIM, figure out my plans for the summer. I hit my shin and my forearm. Owie. But, then I figure I'll eat something. Then I'll probably play some video games on my computer.
Of course.
Probably try and figure out how to play Sins of Solar Empire. 'cause I have no idea how to play yet.
You're gonna learn. We're
Then-
playing it next year all the
All right
time.
then, cool. Then what I'm gonna do
You're playing too.
is I'm gonna, I'm probably gonna start putting my clothes away, figuring stuff out. I'm not sure whether I'm leaving till tomorrow or not. Gonna go home, have all 4 of my wisdom teeth cut out of my face at the same time.
That's fun.
Then I'm gonna start my work as a gardener this summer.
I thought you were going to say gargoyle.
Wow, so,
A gardener.
so you change, you changed your nationality?
Yes, I apparently, as our resident racist would say,
No.
changed to a Mexican.
It's not. not being racist. It's more of at home.
Stereotypical. Sorry, I changed our to our stereotypical friend who likes thinking nationalities required certain
I
jobs.
think everybody here is guilty of
Well, that's actually,
Yeah, we are.
and sort of true because you have to be Chinese to work at a Chinese restaurant.
You do.
Yeah.
And if I
No,
I
I have
have
a
stereotype against
friend.
people who go
You're
to
like a
cosplay.
I've got something,
No,
I've got
no,
something to say.
but my friend,
Yes.
she was
My friend
Navajo,
Christopher
she
Croft.
was a Chinese.
Freshman year roommate. is
Related
fighting
to
against-
Laura Croft?
Part Asian. Trust me.
No,
If
no.
he works at an Asian restaurant, he's part Asian.
Worked at a place called Food Cheese and
Ah.
Yep, part Asian.
But no,
By
no,
association. Asian by
no,
association.
at least in South Florida, they're all the landscapers
Here,
are
you want to
Asian.
join the story?
Oh yes, Haitians do some good
That's all I'm going on.
But you're deceptive because they're not actually black people.
I know.
They look black when they open their mouths.
And they speak Creole, kind of.
Yeah.
They speak. They
Oh.
speak. They speak.
Where I live,
it's-
all of the Haitians in the tri-state area
I know.
work
I've
at the
been to Haiti
DMVs.
twice.
I
In Miami.
don't know
Really?
why. I
That's-
think for a while they thought that if they worked there, they would get their driver's license sent.
No.
Here in Gettysburg, the people who run the DMV are all very old, very angry men. Very old,
Is the driving history?
very angry men.
He wouldn't know. He's not driving.
Oh no, I'm
My
taking
driver's
it.
test,
Just
the
didn't
guy
take
called
actual
me.
one.
The guy called me a
I
pussy.
took it with a guy who
That's probably why I got it.
hadn't gotten the thing to say he can give people their license yet.
So you got in a car with a stranger.
Yeah.
No, he was one of the driving instructors for the school.
Cool. I got like 3 points off my driver's exam. That was it. Because you drive your own car in it,
that's a nice story.
and the final thing was you got to pull into a spot, and they've got all the things on the side. But the last person apparently really sucked, so one side was bent in like this. So there's physically no way for my car to get in there without hitting them. So I kind of tapped them out of the way. Still let me pass.
Right.
We don't have a parallel park though, which is nice. No?
Well, actually, hate you.
Dude, Maryland drivers, I live in Maryland, I can find a pull-in straight parking space everywhere I go. I still had to parallel fucking park with my goddamn
the
test.
best part in Miami, all
Bullshit.
parallel parking.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Bullshit.
it should be illegal to get your license if you can't parallel park.
Oh, I
Cars
can.
once.
Oh, I can do it. It didn't require it on the test.
I told you my story. I went all the way up to upstate New York because it's really easy there. And the test took place over the course of like 4 blocks, and it was just a square.
The DC driver's test is you drive around 1 block. You make 3 left
Really?
turns and you park.
And-
You don't even parallel park in DC.
Actually,
DC is
the
nothing but parallel
the
parking.
trick is, you're gonna get money.
Yeah. Well, actually, the
If you
Harrisburg,
make it through without losing your car and
Yeah.
or money,
Yeah.
you pass.
which you actually, I mean,
You did.
yeah, actually,
I
in
took
the,
the
the Harrisburg
I live in
driving
Kansas
test,
City.
they give you
I managed to
your
not.
car, and if you can make it down the street.
Oh.
In Costa Rica, you have to pass 100 cars because they're so crowded there.
In New Jersey, you actually have to go through a special course.
Yes, Maryland's
At,
got a
at like
course.
at 5 miles per hour.
You've got the course.
And if you ever go above 5 miles per hour, you fail.
Or if you fail to
Or
look
the fat man sitting next to you starts
So-
wheezing and you get
so-
nervous.
So you're actually training to ride in a golf cart.
Oh, also, if you don't look left and right with the most exaggerated motions ever, like, oh my god, there could be a car to my left. Oh my god, there could be a car to my right. They take points off because you aren't observing
Well,
traffic.
yeah.
You're on a course. It's
The
closed.
worst thing I had is that where my DMV was, there was another shopping center, a lot of old people. And you gotta get to the stop sign thing. I guess it was a 5-way stop sign.
That's awkward.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that existed. Really didn't even know those existed.
Who has the right of way there? It's usually the right
Can
angle to your right.
Can I interject
but-
for a moment? I think it'd be really funny if someone put one of those speed bombs in the car for the course. If you go over 5 miles an hour, this car will explode.
Oh my god.
So I can't turn the car on.
But since we were doing that,
You can't even like idle. You can't even idle forward. It would just take you like 6 miles an hour. Shit.
Hey, Bobby.
oh, I'm sorry, I caused myself physical harm. In Western Pennsylvania, they make you go to the back. There's a course in the back, and you
What? The ice cream parlor?
No, the DMV.
Which
Which one?
one did you go to?
I went to one in Bridgeville.
Okay.
Do you know it?
Well, yeah, I don't know Bridgeville. I just like watching people.
Oh, okay.
Is that a personal quirk?
Yeah, it's a personal query.
It's a personal thing.
Stop making fun of me. Yes,
I like people.
I know, but I feel like you're mocking me.
I wasn't mocking. I only mocked Corey.
Bobby, you're losing Adler. He's going to change the topic really soon.
Yeah, I was actually.
You parallel park in between in a space that is super big that you would never ever physically fine in a real
So they were
way.
expecting you to bring a Hummer.
Yeah, even though I had like a little Lexus. So it was perfectly for me.
A Mini.
Actually, there's twice as much room as you need to park.
I can drive straight into this curve, and I do a smart car. I can just park.
Did you guys have the whole you gotta drive forward like up to 40 miles an hour, do the quick stop, and then do the thing in reverse?
Nope.
We had to drive forward. We had to stop slowly and drive in reverse.
Oh, wait,
it was not 40 miles
we
an
had
hour.
a quick stop when we had to go 40 miles an hour.
Oh, we had
and
the quick
stop really
stop, yeah.
fast, and then you had to do the entire thing in reverse, do a reverse quick stop.
That's weird.
Which is you just stop short and
I think
reverse.
Florida's training you guys to be drug runners.
Yeah.
There was that little part about the.
Did they make you guys do the controlled slide?
No.
Drifting.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. You guys didn't have the Tokyo Drift?
I can do it. No, they didn't make me.
I had the K turn.
No, but
I failed my first driver's test because I did that by
And
choice,
the J turn.
and she got really pissed at me.
It's kind of like a U-turn, but you stop.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to know the tricky parts of the Gettysburg driving course, there are two tricks. There's a railroad, and there's an alley.
Oh.
Railroads are terrible.
And if you go into the alley and you don't stop before the sidewalk, you get a point taken off.
Yeah.
But then you also need to move very, very slowly so that you don't hit anyone, and you can see what's on either side because there are two giant bushes blocking your view. Also, people like to stop conveniently very close to the train tracks, so you have to stop right there.
Yeah.
Lose a point. And there's an alley next to the train tracks, and if you stop there, you lose a point.
Were you ever afraid that you'd have a dick of an instructor who wouldn't buckle up, and if you don't tell him to buckle up, because you assume he did, he fails you? Because that's actually not legal.
They'll probably just elbow him.
Hey.
Like, he's like, oh, you fail. I
that-
didn't buckle up.
That is why I have a button
Yeah.
that triggers the passenger side airbag.
Yeah.
You just blew my mind.
There's that one.
And the airbag.
I failed my first driving test. I thought I actually did super well. So that's what I ever took. I pulled left, and you know how you're supposed to go into the left lane and then six. I was never taught that because my parents always go
But
right.
you did a left-hand turn in the right lane.
I went left,
Right.
and then I just went right into the right lane because I didn't think I would be able to get over,
Right.
and I failed. And I said,
What?
why is that? And my dad was like, why did you fail? Because of that. I was like, I don't know. He's like, because you didn't, oh, well, thanks for telling me that parents are supposed to teach you how to drive.
That's great, thanks.
Right, but your dad has a chart that denotes the point value of all pedestrians.
Yeah.
Well, my dad was a dick the first time I got my learner's
Was it
permit.
Nick, did he?
Grab
Yeah,
it.
they transform into a gigantic penis.
It was
And he
literally
grabbed like a cocoon. I'm a man!
my first time driving my car. We just got back to DMV. I got my learner's permit, and in my neighborhood we have speed bumps.
Yeah.
So I went and I was driving in there because my mom was going to take me around. Of course, I did the whole storm of it. Because I forgot to take my foot off the brake at the same time.
Oh.
So I was going on and off. So I was really afraid of hitting something. So I go over a speed bump. My dad screams, "Dog!" And I just stopped short. I was like, "Where?" I just want to see your reactions.
I have one of those stories in which I am driving in a very terrible place. So terrible I just
Amber?
don't want to say the name because I've
Allentown?
forgotten.
Compton,
No, it's in Pennsylvania.
Allentown.
Reading.
Hanover?
Think of a town.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
I want you all close your eyes.
Kutztown?
Close your eyes. Now imagine a nice little town,
Yeah.
and then a bunch of malls come in, and then because they're malls, you have to completely fuck up the entire road system. Now I'm going into a 6-way intersection.
It's raining poop in my imagination.
Yes. Oh.
Seeing Asians being beat up
Going
everywhere.
into a 6-way intersection, you just have to turn right, and you know, I'm turning, and I'm doing a good job of turning because I'm not turning.
How are the windshields handling the poop?
Very well.
Okay.
I'm not turning left, I'm turning right.
Did you rain extra
Doing
windshield?
well. My mom yells at the top of her lungs, "Look out!" And I go, "What?" Because I suspect she's seen something I haven't. No. she just saw another light turn red and thought that was the one I just went through. And I literally shat myself.
Did you really?
No, I didn't, but I wanted to. It was a mental
I thought
shit.
your mom screamed at the top of her lungs, "Hey, what's going on?" But
That's too much to ask.
Or hey dude.
One of my friends started a barrel roll before lighting a fire.
Coincidentally, I was 3 blocks away with a megaphone saying, "Do a barrel roll!" And he did. I don't regret it. It was awesome.
He was driving on the highway and
Was
there was
that
an accident.
I am
No,
shedding.
there was a friend of mine from home.
By the way,
Yeah, I heard about that story. Oh my god,
by the way, live action Star Fox would be cool.
Oh, it'd be so cool.
No, not with ships. Not
Bobby,
with
you're
ships.
being a talky little freak right now.
No, he's right. Real life Star Fox would be awesome.
You know what, guys? I think the only reason it would be cool is because you
Cocky little
have a
freaks.
fox
Do a barrel roll!
and a frog
Do a barrel roll!
and a rabbit
I'll go green face.
and a falcon and a big robot
I'll go green
in
face.
a spaceship.
Uncle Andrew!
Use your balls!
I'm just gonna go.
Hey,
I'm gonna follow this example.
Wait, but we're still having story time.
Yeah.
What the hell's Seb?
Which is funny because we're gonna have a tape of 8 minutes. It'll be our last tape.
Where are you going?
100.
Where are they going?
101st tape of 8 minutes.
Actually, where's Seb?
He said he's going to be an hour late. That's what he said this morning at 4. And I only remember because it's the first thing he told me.
I don't remember him.
Yeah.
Does Sebastian suck a huge penis? Yes, he does.
No, I like Sebastian.
No, it was so worth it to watch him wake up underneath the painting there.
Alright guys, I have a story to tell.
Sebastian fell asleep. Yeah, you're
Did he fall asleep on stage for real?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Oh my
fell
God.
asleep right here, laying down like this.
underneath
And so
the
I
painting.
think he's joking, so I take the second Sharia and I put it on him. Wakes up about 15 minutes later and goes, "Oh!"
I was so scared. It was
So wait, Sebastian sleeps for 15 minutes and you abuse him. Corey sleeps for half the fucking 100 hours.
Yeah, 50 hours.
Seriously, that's why I said we should move him on stage, because he's been sleeping the whole time.
Oh, he's so peaceful.
He
Then
could be
we,
in the
They
background.
don't care.
Like,
and then it can
It's his
he could be
thing.
a prop.
It's his 100-hour show.
and then we can get a
He's
band so
sleeping.
you can go,
Bullshit.
or whatever the fuck. Hey, Dad, can you get me a grilled cheese sandwich?
Hey! With a very invading flavor. This is like.
Do you have a story, Brian?
It's story time.
God, I saw that
Still.
coming too. Because I was like, oh,
Yeah.
we got a ringer.
I have to
Time to
think
ring
of
it.
one, though. Do you have one in the meantime?
One in the meantime.
Is this on
Driving stories?
Doesn't matter.
Well, every time I drive into Patterson, New Jersey, which is a scary fucking town, I get lost. And I've been there with my mom, with my friends, and just there's one time where we had
Nothing to celebrate. You're not done.
found ourselves in some very dangerous looking neighborhood with people eyeing up our cars.
Nope. It says
And we
100.
just sort of
97 hours.
keep driving.
timer.
Oh, and one time I was highly confused because I got the end of a route. See, I never knew that route.
Did it turn into something else?
Didn't turn into something else, just the street ended.
Story time again.
I'm fixing it.
Now
It
you
was,
are.
it was actually kind of, it was confusing and disarming because it was just then I realized how small my world in New Jersey had been.
Oh. Been living a lie.
I had been living a lie. See, I didn't actually have very much outside time back in high school. Not having friends really helped with that.
What?
Sort of
Good.
really sat around at home. Spent my prom night actually playing Red Dead Revolver in my room.
I'm ashamed of you.
Are you kidding me? I love that game.
That was a-
Yes, but
that is
prom
a
night?
game. Well, I didn't go to prom.
I noticed, because you were playing Red Dead Revolver.
No, because I didn't have a date, I didn't have a tux, and all my friends who said they were my friends for the entire time, who actually all turned out to be, well, pretty much most of them turned out to be jackasses, actually gave my seat away to someone else the day I decided, okay, I'm going to go to prom with you guys because you're my friends.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
People sound like dickholes.
So just sort of
from that day on, I just sort of sat down and I played Red Dead Revolver for most of the night. I kind of went to sleep, and that was pretty much the story of my high school experience.
Hey, you want to hear the sad story, which I already pulled today when people were talking about if they were accidents or not, meaning when they were born?
This is fantastic.
Well, no, I'm not going to say that. Never had a prom. Was never allowed to have one.